Hi Bobby, I'm going to do a little video to show you how to join Google Classroom and how to create a classroom, etc, etc. When I was doing the homework now after you asked me to do this, I just spotted one thing, and my concern here is that to join Google Classroom the pupils will need to have email addresses. Otherwise you can invite the parents, but there's something that Brian then needs to do on the admin console. So I'm going to take you through the process of how to access Google Classroom, how to create Google Classroom, how to invite pupils. But again, I think in the case of the junior school or the little school, the best way to go about putting resources out for the kids would be to create a website. I can help you with that as well. So I can make a video to show you how to do a website. So here we go. So to start doing or to access Google Classroom, you can go either on your Google Drive or you can go on your Gmail and then access the so-called waffle or the apps, the Google apps. So you can see here the Google apps. So if I click on the Google apps, I will see that I have Google Classroom there. There's all my Meet, Sheets, Google Drive, all the apps are in there. For as long as you log in with the school account, you will get automatically log into those apps and everything will be saved on your Google Drive. Okay, so here is the Google Classroom app. So I'm going to click on it. That's going to take me to Google Classroom. Now in my case, I've got quite a few classrooms that I've already opened and some others that I've been invited to. So you will see that my Google Classroom is actually quite busy. Okay, now if you want to create a Google Classroom, the best way to go about it is actually you go and click on the plus here where it says create or join a class. Okay, because you're a teacher, you're going to create a class. So I'm going to create a class, and that class name is going to be, let's say for interest sake, BeNS try class. Okay, you can write a section for it if you want to sort of put it into folders, etc. You want to call it the subject, and you can just call it pre-primary or play school. Okay, and room, that's not really necessary, and then right here you click create. So I've created the classroom. Okay, my classroom has been created. I'm already in my class. Now please note two things here. First of all, you have something here called class code, that if you click on those little dots, they will display. Now this class code will be ideal if you had everyone in the classroom with you and you wanted them to join the classroom by simply typing the codes into the devices. I don't think that this is going to be practical for you. Now that I'm in Google Classroom, I'm just going to take you quickly through the stream. The stream is something where you post updates and people will receive automatic emails with those updates. The classwork, and this is where you do things like assignments or submissions and things like that. I don't think that that's really going to be very relevant for the play school. It'll be more for sort of a higher school, a grade SP and a college, etc. And then you have people. This is the part where we're going to focus now. Now in this case you have two sections. You have the teacher section and you have the student section. In the teacher section you can invite as many teachers as you like. So just as a test, I'm going to invite you to this classroom. So I'm going to your email address, so Bobby Bain. Okay, and there you are, and I'm going to send you an invitation, so you will receive an invitation to join my Google Classroom. As far as the pupils is concerned, and this is where I think you guys are going to have a hurdle, is the easiest way to invite the pupils is actually to enter in the email addresses. So I can just invite just about any pupil by simply entering their email address. But since in the play school I don't think that your pupils actually have email addresses, you might need to use the parents' email address. Now the problem here is that to do that you actually need Brian to go to the admin console, and on the admin console open this particular classroom to any people. So anyone that is not from the Kailami Schools organization can join the classroom, and I think that this is where you're going to hit a little hurdle. So but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invite a pupil to this classroom. So I'm going to try and invite myself, my other email address, so jrithmesa@gmail.com. okay, and in my case, because mine is already are authorized to invite external pupils, I'm going to send an invitation, and an invitation would have been sent to my Gmail address. So if I go to my Gmail address and I click on it, you will see perhaps that I've already got an email inviting me to your, so no, not yet. So let me just refresh and wait for the invitation to come through. Another thing you can do is you can go to the stream, copy the code, and send it to the parents via email using Adam or any other email service. And then what the pupils or what the people are going to do is they're going to then get the code, go to Google Classroom on your Gmail address, on their Gmail addresses, and what they do, they can just go here to the plus sign and then say join a class, and in that they will just enter the code, click join, and once they join that, the classroom is going to be open. They will only be able to see the stream, the classwork, and the people. Okay, but in case of people, for the pupils, the only thing that they're going to see are the teachers that are running that class. Okay, so let me just go back to the classroom now and just continue explaining to you. So again, the stream here is basically to communicate with the pupils or the parents in this case. So you can write something in there. You can say, I just want to say welcome, and maybe you want that welcome to be accompanied by a video, a YouTube video. So basically you can just go to YouTube and say click on YouTube, you find a video on YouTube, you enter the link of the video here. So I'm just going to find a video on YouTube that you can access, and let's say, so here is one that I just took yesterday from the screen casting, and I will then paste it in here. You click search, the video is there, and then you click add. And once you've done that, you then have a choice. So you can post it or you can schedule it. So post it, will post it immediately, and everyone will get an email immediately. Let's say you want this to appear in the pupils emails or in the parents emails tomorrow morning. You can then schedule it, and if you're not sure that this is what you want to send, you can just click on save draft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule this one for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to schedule, and I will say, so I wanted to go out on the today is the 22nd, so I wanted to go out on the 23rd, and I wanted to go out at 8 o'clock, and I will just click on schedule, and now it's going to be saved. And what happened is tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock it's just going to be released for the pupils. You can now see that there's over here it says there's one save announcements, and then basically you can just go and check what is the announcement. That is the welcome, which is scheduled for tomorrow. You still have time between now and tomorrow morning to actually can it if you want. Just delete it and then do another one. So this, I think, will be the most efficient way to communicate. You can do videos, you can post it on the stream. Another way to do it is with classwork, but the classwork will be sort of something more structured. So if you want to look at the more structured part on classwork, for example, once you access the classwork, you will have to the bottom to create. So you can create. What can I create? I can create an assignment. An assignment basically is something that the kids can submit, and they can upload files, etc., etc. I don't think that would be appropriate for the play school. You can actually do quiz assignments, so the kids can do quizzes, and I can go through quizzes if you like later on. They can answer the question, so you can put a question and they can just type answers. Again, I don't know if that would be how appropriate that would be for the little school, whether they know how to write or how to be able to do that. In material, this is very similar to the stream, and this basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be posting videos, or you're going to be posting a book, a color book or something like that you would like to, and then you can reuse the post. So if there's something that you've posted in the past that you think was useful and is useful to have over again, you can do the post. And then the bottom part here, which is not the least important, is topic. What you can do is you can actually, if you have a curriculum that you're following and you want to structure it into areas of topic, you can then click on topic and create topic, and then you can call that topic. Let's say, for example, I want to color colors, okay, and add, and then you can, let's say I made a spelling mistake, you can just click on copy, rename, and then you can rename it, and I say coloring instead of colors, and underneath there you can then say, well, now I want to create an activity, I want to create a material. Okay, so my assignment is called color image. I can just enter a description and say, please color in the image, and send back. And then at the bottom here I can just add the image. So I would just ask the image as a file. So this is an image that I already saved on my computer for you. So this image is an image of the Star Wars. So if I go to my computer and I go to my file stream, find where the picture is, BeNS, and here is the image. So the file is been ready, is uploaded. So the file is busy uploading, and there it is. Once I've done all of that, I've just got the choice here again, like I did with the posting, that I can either schedule it, post it, or save it as a draft so that I can modify it at a later stage. In this case, I'm going to post it straight away, and the assignment is now being sent to all the pupils. If you look here, it's not on the coloring, so this is either simple to solve. You can go to either edit, and under edit you can then say I want to put it under the topic of coloring, and then save it again, and you will see now that it will appear in the topic of coloring. Or you could have actually grabbed the item and drag it underneath here, and in that way you will actually create a structure for your files and your assessment, your assignments. Again, these are just some of the basics for Google Classroom. You're more than welcome to ask questions and send questions to me, and I will gladly help you with it. In my opinion, however, I must mention this, I think that it will be more useful for the Play School to actually create a Google website, because in this case the communication will flow and you don't really need all these administrative issues with emails, addresses, and that might be a problem with the little ones.